Shalawam, shalawam. I want to start off by giving all praise to Yahawah, Shema Shai, Barakatah Yahawah, Barakatah Yahawashi, Barakatah Yahawah, Barakatah Yahawashi. Double honors to the elders of GMS, and peace and safety be upon the elect, yasharahla, or the elect of Israel. Now, the title of this video is going to be Monogamy is a Curse. Now, the word monogamy, it means mono, means single or one. The gami, or it's gamis, and in the Greek it means marriage, or it means married. So literally it means single marriage, you know. And I'm gonna just bring out precepts that monogamy is a curse unto us. But first I'm gonna start off with this. This is Genesis 1 verse 28. It says, and God blessed them and said, and it's a lot. And Elohim blessed them, or Yahawah blessed them, and Yahawah said unto them, be fruitful and multiply, and replenish the earth and subdue it, and have dominion over all, over the fish of the sea, and over the fowl of the air, and over every living thing that moveth upon the earth. Now the fact was that the Most High said, be fruitful and multiply. Now, we know there's countless men in the scriptures, for an example, like Jacob, and most famous Solomon, who's had multiple wives, and that's what a family consists of. And the scriptures say, well, I grabbed it rather than quote it, but the scriptures tell you that we're going to discontinue from our heritage that the Most High gave us. And it's very important because that's a very important aspect of a family. And, our nation, which is the nation of Israel. This Jeremiah 17 verse 4. It says, and thou even thyself shalt discontinue from thine heritage that I gave thee. I will cause thee to serve enemies in the land which thou knowest not. For ye have kindled a fire in mine anger, which shall burn forever. Now that point that I was making there, it says, even thou thyself shalt discontinue from thine heritage that I gave thee. Now the point on that is that our heritage or our traditions is that we would have multiple wives. Now if you look at the other nation, which is Ishmael, they took on our customs. That's why their women, the women of their nation are supposed to be our woman, and the woman in our nation is supposed to be like the woman in their nation. The women cover up, the men have more than one wife, and the women are in total complete subjection under the husband. Now that was a custom in Israel. Our woman used to be like that. Our woman used to cover up. Our woman used to do, used to not really knew that having more than one wife was a part of our customs. But now, the Most High, he said, even thou thyself, and thou even thyself shalt discontinue from thine heritage that I gave thee, and I will cause thee to serve thine enemy in the land which thou knowest not. And that's another point right there, is that these things were stripped from us when we went into captivity under Esau. And Esau basically, he planted that monogamous, or that monogamous mindset on our women and our men to make us think that that's the right way. But that's completely contrary to the scriptures. Now, I'm going to bring this out too, because there's another reason why this had to happen, and there's another reason why in prophecy, because these are curses unto us. That was a curse that was said in Jeremiah. Now this is another curse. This is Jeremiah 31 verse 22. It says, how long wilt thou go about, O thy backsliding daughter? Talking about Israel. For the Lord hath created a new thing in the earth. A woman shall compass a man. Now the point on that is that now in this world, now that we're serving our enemy in a land which we didn't know, which is the land of the north, which is Babylon, a virgin daughter Babylon, excuse me, it says a woman shall compass a man, and that's what you have. You have woman, basically the head of women are the head of the relationship, and what they say go. And you got something called chivalry, you know, men pertaining to the woman, doing everything, you know, basically going back on our customs, because the way that a relationship is so-called, you know, a so-called relationship is in America is not how it was back then. You know, it was completely contrary to how it was back then. Now, and there's a lot that goes into that. You know, con. But like I said, you know, this monogamous mindset came unto us as we went into captivity under Esau, and these things had to come to pass. A woman had to come past us, and you know, our regular customs had to divvy away from us. You know, through the power of Yahawah. You know, our regular you know, what we thought what to be normal is completely changed, and we're now, you know, reaping the curses that we put upon ourselves. But there was one more scripture. Yeah, I can bear with me, Baba Kasha. Okay. It's on the tip of my tongue, but you know, through the spirit, if anything, I know it's in Sirach, but basically, the scriptures say that he that getteth a wife getteth a possession. You know, and that was the point that I was trying to make. That, you know, back then when we had wives, they knew that they were a possession. You know, the women were more in order, opposed to now. You know, women you know, women are not, they don't know how to be women anymore. But you know, I'm gonna read some of this. This is Sirach 26 verse 1. It says, "Blessed is a man that hath a virtuous wife, for the number of his days shall be doubled. A virtuous woman rejoiceth her husband, and he shall fulfill the year, and he shall fulfill the years of his life in peace. A good wife is a good portion, which shall be given in the portion of them that fear the Lord." Now, the reason why I brought that out is that, you know, back then we had virtuous women, you know, and basically a virtuous woman means a woman that abided by the laws, statutes, and commandments. And women back then, you know, the woman knew what the deal was. You know, it wasn't. And the thing is, now you got to, in this world, we got to say, oh yeah, my woman allows me to have more than one, you know, allows me to talk to other female. Yeah, she doesn't care if I do this, she doesn't care if I do that. When back then it was none of that. It was, we dealt with multiple women, and that's what it was. And female, and, you know, and the woman knew, a woman of our nation knew that, and they dealt with it. But now Esau, you know, it's he put that monogamous spirit on us, which it was also to divide us more, you know, and to make sure that we're not, because he wants to depopulate this world. See, now the thing behind monogamy is that if you have one man and one woman for the rest of their lives, woman can only bear but one child a year. So that's a fine way that Esau is using to depopulate the nation of Israel. And that's why he gives us a whole bunch of other philosophies too, or a whole bunch of other wines, if you can bear that, or if, to them that can hear, a whole bunch of other wines or philosophies, so that he can die down the number of us. But you know, that was the main point that I wanted to bring out. You know, because basically, the spirit of monogamy is a curse unto us. That's not how we naturally are. That's why, you know, us men, we have a natural urge to have more than one wife, because that's who we naturally are, you know. And we're not supposed to be faithful unto a woman. We're supposed to be faithful unto the yahawah. That's who we are faithful to. But the woman's supposed to be faithful unto us. They're supposed to have faith in us. We're not supposed to have faith in a woman. That's why the scriptures say, in Corinthians, it says the woman is of the men and not the men of the woman. You know. But that's the main point that I want to bring out about that. You know, through that I hope the elect was edified. I want to start off by giving all praise to Yahawah Shai. Peace and safety be upon the elect of Israel and Salat.